Hey guys, welcome back to another video and a very special video today because as many of you requested among the new models you wanted to see this one first because this is the Pagani Utopia. I've got this right here with me in two colors, not one but two colors. This is the red one and this is the presentation model. I'll show you the back of the box and everything. You'll get to see what exactly is the name of this. And looking at these side by side, I think these are very interesting models because by now a lot of the brands they are making the Utopia. I think Tarmac is making, CM is making. So what makes BBR stand out? We all know. I've shown you guys. In fact, I have shown you the Utopia by BBR in 18 scale. If you have not watched its video right now, I'll leave the link in the description. You can go check it out. 65,000 rupee model. Amazing details. I think barely 100 pieces in the world. So we have seen what a masterpiece the 118 is. But what about 164? It's die cast. The packaging is very nice. I mean, the packaging is so premium. It makes you feel like yes, you are having a premium model, like you have paid a lot of money for this. It gives you that feeling definitely. Talking about the side of the box, both sides you don't really get anything because if you know about the BBR packaging, this is how you open it. BBR we've got written over here. It looks pretty nice. It's a nice premium embossed kind of look. Now we come on to this part. Now this part it's interesting because it's interesting over here. Product code, what you call it, is BBR die 6431. So BBR die cast basically. Pagani Utopia presentation and the colors name. 164 scale over here, country of origin BBR models. Best part over here is Pagani official license product and the trademarks Pagani and Huayra are used under the license from Horacio Pagani. Here also you've got everything, just the color is a little different and of course the model code it's also a little different. This one is 6431 and the color is Dubai red, easier color, so yes, red one. Before we get to the unboxing, I think this is one thing which I'm not really sure if I was able to show it to you guys the last time I showed you a BBR. It says exact ornamental scale model for adult collector, which is good. You get to see this in a lot of brands which are making diecast and miniature cars these days. Contains small parts, keep away from children. All of it is nice. But the most interesting thing about this particular one, not suitable for children under 18 years old. So generally we have seen all these high-end collectible cars 64 scale, they are 14 plus, but BBR has gone all guns blazing. They say that our products are so exclusive and so exquisite and so carefully crafted that we want to declare it 18 plus. Basically on paper they are denying a lot of people, a lot of their active audience, what you can call 14 to 18. There is a good chunk of collectors in that age group. And BBR is very comfortable in not offering it 14 plus but making it 18 plus because that is what this brand is all about. It's about exclusivity and this is just one of the places where you can see it. I mean, it definitely takes a bold step from the brand to market your product as a 18 plus because at the end of the day it's a miniature car. But yes, this is definitely worth appreciating. There are many brands, no matter how detailed they make their cars and all, they want a wider audience to be able to buy their product, so they will just give a age group which is convenient for the market, but in this they have done the opposite. Anyway, finally we just have a look at the front once again and now I'll show you how to open it. I'll just take it a little back. So this is how you unbox a BBR model in case you've missed out checking any previous unboxing of BBR models. You slide it and it comes out from the side. So Kaiser house is more like you get a box like this and the lid on top. This one is a little more sideways, nice sliding action, and the blister also inside it's kept sideways, so the car is present like you get to see Hot Wheels and all, sideways placed. Very delicate. So right now this model over here, we've got the launch color of the Pagani Utopia, the presentation model, and this was the first color which I think Hot Wheels had also made last year. So I had made the comparison video of the Porsche Dakar and the Mini GT1 when it was launched. That time I received a lot of criticism that why are you comparing two cars which are almost 10 times. Hot Wheels is 179, this one is like more than 2000, so it's not even 10 times, it's a little more than that. So I mean, this time you guys tell me. I think for fun I can of course do it, but it's also important. What I like to showcase is that when I started collecting, there were not too many creators out there, especially those creators with whom I could relate to. For me, when I started my mini GT collection, I'm very grateful that I did, but I always wondered, I'll be honest with you, living in a country where we do not really get to see too many models very easily available. We have to rely on social media a lot to check how the car looks before investing a good amount of money in it, because no matter how wealthy you are at the end of the day, you are earning in rupees and you are spending in dollars, because these are international cars, they are all priced in dollars. So I think it's always good to just check what you're buying. And that is also when I realized that I also had this question in my mind, that if I can get a Utopia, let's say a Pagani Utopia in this color for 179 rupees Hot Wheels, who in their right mind would spend 2000 on a same sized car? If I have to spend that amount of money, I'll probably get something bigger like a 24 scale or something. Those were the days when you could get 24 scale for as low as 1500. Anyway, about the Hot Wheels comparison, if you guys are interested, let me know. When I come onto the model itself, I'll tell you guys, I was blown away. I think it sounds a little too superficial. Of course, when I'm making a video, it's always good to exaggerate things. But no, I'm being honest with you right now. When I saw the model in pictures, I thought that, okay, yes, it's a Pagani Utopia. I didn't think too much about it. When I received it in my hands, the box, of course, a BBR packaging is always nice. It's very nice and solid. I mean, you look at the quality which they have even of this cardboard box. It's very nice and solid. It's very premium. So yes, the packaging was good. But then when I unboxed the car, I'm showing you the front right now. So even at the front, I can talk about the paint. The paint finish of this metallic color. It's very good, because before this I had seen the same car in the same color by Hot Wheels, and Hot Wheels used a very flat paint. I'm not blaming them, but that was what they had used. So I was expecting this to be something similar, probably a little better or something. But no, this is very nice and metallic. Then I'll talk about the front details. You look at the front details, we start from the bottom and we'll go all the way upwards. The nose of this car, the nose of any Pagani, it's never easy to replicate, but they've done a good job with that. The headlamps, they've got proper plastic insert headlamps, and even inside them, the projector and all of it, it's been so well detailed. It doesn't look out of place. In fact, I'm using my macro camera right now. So even though this car is like probably 10 times more magnified in your screen right now, if you're watching it on a 43-inch TV, then this big car, a car which is a little smaller than my finger, covering all your television, and yet it's very difficult to point out any imperfection in this. That is how well a job they have done. I understand that the more you get into this hobby, the more easy it is to not be impressed anymore, because everyone is doing a good job. All the brands are coming up with all kinds of cars, and at one point of time it gets monotonous that everything is the same. But then something like this comes along and it really just has that wow factor, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sure if you guys have the opportunity to see it personally, you will also understand what I'm talking about. Now we'll talk about the top details up here. You check out that carbon detail on the front. Now that's so good. After that, the wiper detailing on the windshield. First of all, you look at the level of clarity which the windshield has. Very good clarity. You can see inside. You can check out the interior details. Now you check out the interior details also. They have given the iconic Pagani consoles, I think I should call it. The iconic Pagani consoles, you've got the detailing of those very easily and clearly visible, and also it enhances the beauty of the car. First, let's have a look at the top angle. The top angle, you see these two details up top. So well done. Then I think we can come on to the side. When we come on to the side, you check out the tires, rubber tires with tire stickering, and also very free rolling. So this is something which not many brands can offer. Free rolling wheels. You understand that as the detailing gets better, as you move towards the top, more and more brands are shifting towards resin these days. In resin cars, we generally get to see less rolling tires, less freely rolling tires, I'll say it. I have got a few resin which roll, but you can't, toy around with them like this. They're just like, for aesthetics. Rubber wheels in these. This part you can see right here, rubber wheels. And also you check out the base. It's a nice and metallic base. It's got not too many details, but it's not a bad one. It's metallic, of course. I'll show you the weight. It's very heavy and solid to hold. So guys, I know that I have spoken to great lengths about the weight of these cars, and you guys are very excited to see what is the exact weight. So as I have appreciated a lot about the packaging, like the packaging is of very good quality, very nice, solid cardboard and all has been used. Let's have a look this is a empty packaging. Like, I have not put the car inside this. So let's first have a look at the empty packaging. Wait. Wow. So this is 50.8 grams, the weight of the empty packaging. And I mean 50 grams, 50.7, almost 51 grams. It might not sound like a lot to you, but I'll show you. This is a proper big American muscle car by Hot Wheels, and there are also a US card, 70 Plymouth Barracuda. I'll just put it on the scale, and you can see that the weight of this metal car along with its packaging, it's 46.5. So for reference, the weight of the packaging, it's more than a full car. Now I hope that gives you some idea about how premium this box is, along with the blister and all which is inside it. Now that I've spoken enough about the packaging, I've told you that the car also feels pretty solid. So I'm interested to see how much is the car's weight, because metal body, metal chassis, rubber tires. Let's go. So I was pretty sure that this will be somewhere in this range, because it does feel very heavy to hold in your hand, especially, I mean, if you're dealing with Hot Wheels and all day in and day out. So you can imagine that if the weight of this along with the card, it's 46.7, almost 47 grams. So when you hold a car only this big, and this is like more than 50 grams, it feels very dense and solid. Now I've packed this one up. This one which I'm about to show you, this is the packaging along with the car, the entire piece. Let's see what is the weight of this one total. So 100 plus grams, 105 grams, the car with the packaging. So now you guys have a very good idea that, I mean, you don't really need to just go by my words that because I am finding it heavy, you should believe me. Here is the proof that yes, if you are spending 2000 rupees on a model, you're not just getting the detailings and all the fragile bits and all of it, you're also getting a solid, nice, dense, durable metal. And hopefully this should be sturdy enough to go in your collection for a long time. Now you look at the other details like the wheel, the styling of the wheel, it is very nice, especially that carbon bit. Then over here, you check out this mirror. Also, one more thing to note here is that this one does not have a flexible mirror. So you need to be very careful with this, because the mirrors are not flexible, and secondly they are a bit protruding, the classic Pagani mirrors. I think I read about the Huayra, that the shape of the mirrors of the Pagani Huayra has been inspired from Mr. Pagani's wife's eyes. That's what I've heard. So yes, very nice and fragile mirrors, very well detailed but also fragile, need to be a little careful about those. Side vent detail over here, very nice. Another detail to appreciate is here, which is the very nice engine detail. And finally, when we move on towards the rear, you look at the clear tail lamps which they have given in this, very nicely done. So those are also plastic inserts, in case you're not able to figure it out, plastic inserts. Classic wing, if you look at it, the wing has been so well detailed. And right in the center, we've got that quad exhaust, which also has moderately good detailing. Just below the exhaust, we've got the Pagani badging with carbon fiber touches. It's called, I think, photo etched. It's a photo etched badge, Utopia. And once again at the right, we've got the clear tail lamps. Some little bit of details below the number plate area also, carbon fiber details, what we can say. And now what I'll do is, now that I've shown you this car, I'll quickly bring the red one in frame. So I've already shown you all the details, but you can have a nice and detailed look at this car, the red one, and you can decide that which color do you like more. I usually like bright colors. For me, looking at online pictures, red was always the preferable one. It's a nice bright color. Paint is very good. Paint is nice and metallic in this also. So the paint is very cool. But you'll be surprised to see when you keep these side by side, this color, which I can't even name properly, it's got a very nice aura of its own. I never imagined that I would pick this over this one, but this is that good. Anyway, I'll show you the red one, because I'm sure red is a popular color. That is one of the main reasons why BBR has decided to make it in that color. So you can check it out from the side also. And one difference in this is that the wheels, although they are of same color, they contrast this red, deep red, cherry red kind of color a lot more. So the same wheels, they are creating a different kind of look in different cars. Thankfully, because this has got clear tail lamps, we don't really have that complaint that this red color is washing out the tail lamp detailing. In fact, it is more prominent than ever. Base is also pretty similar, not too many differences here. So guys, as I always try to show you some of the best cars in the best specifications, in the best way possible, and also in the shortest amount of time. I had these two in my hands and I could have easily made separate videos, but I think in a single video, if you are planning to get these, I think these are scheduled to release in July. That is what I've read on a couple of websites. Like the pre-order, it was listed for July. So if you want to plan on getting these by then these are the first two colors. And if you have to make a choice, like if you just want to get one of these, I hope that seeing these side by side makes your job a lot easier. Until now, which one did you like more and why? That is more important, because the casting in itself, I think if you like hypercast, then this is as good as it gets. And also the packaging, I think the packaging in itself, it deserves a lot of credit. With safe packaging, like there is literally no damage, you can see, and you don't really also have that hassle of screws. So if you want to take it out for a quick shoot, it's a very easy process. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much to everyone who had suggested me to make this. Did you like the casting? Did you like the colors available, or you're waiting for a third color which has not been launched? Let me know all of it in the comments. Thanks for watching.